gotta plug my phone charger.
So,
What?
so you guys are anti-skeeting on a title belt, correct?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh,
Why,
okay.
who skeeted?
No, I just asked the question
Well, who skeeted again?
because
Sienna?
no, no,
Alexa Bliss?
no, no,
Ember Moon?
no.
Oh, what am I, Ember Moon porno?
I don't know. She only like white boys, so it'll be white.
Well, yeah, it'd be whack. Like that one white dude that smashed Mia Khalifa. And he just had no idea what the fuck to do.
I don't know, because when she be fucking black dude, she look like she mad scared of the dick. So
Why you scared of the dick?
yeah, she's scared of the dick.
She's scared of the dick in general, man. What do you
Scared
mean?
of the dick. She's scared of the finger, the dill.
Alright, we about to.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to One Tree Hill. We've been gone for Thanksgiving break, after we gave everyone like 2 hours of a show and then 2 live streams in the same weekend. So you guys had a lot to listen to on the week off. We hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys ate and bought useless shit 24 hours later.
Nah, man. Well, I did buy some shit. I only bought like one game off of the PlayStation Store during the
What'd you get? What'd you get?
XCOM 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was on shit.
Yeah.
I was looking at that, but I was like, I'll
No,
get it. Like if
here's the
people like
thing
gets
about
it.
that. Yo, I got heated though because like I was just rushing through the shit and I was like, alright, that shit down to like $19 or some shit. And then like right after I bought it and I scrolled down a little bit more, I was like, oh, they had the deluxe edition. Oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, and then once you get they don't let you get the deluxe edition digitally. It just says like unavailable.
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah, because that game isn't like co-op or anything, right?
No.
Like it's a strategy.
It
Shit.
should be. They need more. They need updates for that.
Or you need to make us again so we could die. Like, didn't you do that before? I forgot who.
I made
Oh.
cover no, back in the day I think I had me, Nas and Sub, and then I quit the game because on one of the missions, I made myself a sniper. I was up on a roof and there was this alien up in the shit. God damn it, y'all should have ended the fucking theme song, yo. That should been run the whole time.
Damn, that shit's been going. God damn.
Yeah,
You're just
but-
rapping over it.
But yeah, it was a situation in that game where there was this alien that controls people's minds, right? And then I had Sub as a mech. The alien controlled Sub's mind, and then he shot the shit out of Nas and killed that nigga.
Shit.
That sounds about right.
God damn. And I never got that game because.
Yeah. It's like on a real stressful because like just the permadeath aspect.
Yeah,
of it.
permadeath. That's the interesting thing.
Yeah.
That I mean, that really shouldn't make it interesting for anyone, but that's probably the only thing that'll
Nah,
really.
it gives you incentive to not play like a
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, yeah, like when it comes to a strategy game like
Yo,
that, that is
especially if
super
you,
strategy.
Like, if you like get people up to like being captain and they get all these upgrades and stuff, and then you lose one of those people, you like fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a real sense of loss, and I like it. I love the feeling of losing teammates.
Yeah, except I tried
It's
to
like-
play on like harder difficulties and I got washed on like the third.
Oh,
mission.
because it's cheap on harder missions. Like if you turn the difficulty up, basically, the game is cheating so hard that they give you bonus accuracy aside from what it says on the screen. So if it says you have like a 56% chance to hit somebody, you really got like an 81% chance because the game is telling you you're gonna get shitted on. So we're gonna help you out.
but you gonna die.
No, I
Yeah.
just didn't like it. I think what the hell was some niggas called? I think they were just. I don't know
Dickheads?
if they were called the Thin Men's or whatever in the first
Thin
one.
Mints?
Like them them skinny ass niggas who had those guns, and as soon as they shot you, they poisoned you. Yo, I got washed by them like mad early on
Them
that game.
Inhumans.
Hmm.
Them Inhumans aliens.
That was when I was playing on normal, and then like after that they introduced like even harder niggas before I could upgrade anything, yo. And I was like, yo, you know what? Nah, I'm starting this over. I'm playing on this on easy.
Oh, you can't change once you start?
No,
Nah.
because it's like
games,
bullshit game mechanics that are tied to the difficulty.
And then they had the hardcore mode where they auto save it after every turn. And shit.
Yep.
damn.
So if you get killed on the counterattack,
Shit.
too bad, nigga.
That's crazy. So the only time I would not want autosave anywhere.
I don't like auto save in a lot of fucking RPGs, man.
I do like it in I forgot what game autosaves
Nigga,
when I need it the most. Oh, Sword Art. But sometimes I just forget.
Nigga, they be auto saving me when I don't want to be auto save. Like I was gonna quit and do something. It's like nope, auto save.
Yeah.
I'm like, why auto save now? Why?
I'm glad they had that shit in the stick. I'm not stick of truth fractured butthole, yo, because there was a bunch of times when the game just fucked up on it. So
Fresh bowl.
Yeah, said that
emphasis,
with
yeah.
mad emphasis. Fractured butthole.
Fresh
Like
bowl.
fractured butthole,
fractured booty butt cheeks.
booty butt,
Yeah.
booty butt.
Speaking of booty butt cheeks, since the last time we had a show, we had a return of
Paige.
famous butt cheeks on Raw, and she brought along her pals of more butt cheeks in the form of Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. And what was SmackDown's answer to that? They call up a pale, like, goth chick,
Yep.
a chick with her hair tied back in a ponytail, and a blonde girl. Okay?
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Oh, hold on. Let me interrupt you.
Mhm.
All right. Was I the only one watching Raw thinking Paige was drunk? Just
Something
a
was
little
it.
She
bit.
was cut up, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
is this bitch drunk?
We call ourselves.
She had a,
Absolution.
I'm
she
like,
had
are
a
you
couple
okay?
shots before she walked out.
It's so weird because like I don't know if it's the makeup or just that she wears red lipstick now, but that red lipstick is super bright and she's
Mhm.
so pale.
Yeah.
Remember that shit from Our Real Monsters that had like the big
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
red
Oblina.
lips?
Oblina.
Yeah,
nigga, that
like
was the bitch.
holy shit, like you, she looks just like that. I'm like, god damn. And then she's like, I don't even know what she is. Like, is she going after the champion? She's just going after random people. I don't know. It's the Adam Cole and I almost said Absolution and the Undisputed Era thing, where the person that they make an impact on in their first night, they don't even go after anymore. So
That's
I really don't know.
Alexa Bliss kind of ran away. This next
yeah,
week.
she was on commentary, right?
Yeah. She just walked off.
And now Ruby Riott has two T's on her name.
Why the hell?
I don't know why.
they do that?
And her stable's called the Riot Squad.
I'm okay with that just because.
Is Riot
if-
Squad copy trademarked or something?
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah,
Could that
I'm
be
okay
what
with
it
that just because I was going to make a. Like, if I continued that wrestling series, I was going to make a group comprised of, like, the most random niggas in the whole world called the Death Squad.
This is a random place to be on call.
You should have.
all
Yeah,
right.
you go.
What's up, Dave?
We're
You
using
should have
the
made
OT
Death Squad.
We on the OTH call. Weird.
Yeah.
You know,
Usually-
OTH
It's
call for
quiet
One Tree
here.
Hill, nigga.
We usually on the other call.
Oh no. We ain't doing that no more. At least not on show day.
Yeah, cause
For
I
reasons
forgot.
undisclosed on the air, we'll talk about it after the show.
Nah, nigga, it's too much. There's just too much noise.
It's way too many people. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many people on that call. I guess.
Like studio quality, nice and quiet. Makes it feel like we're in a studio, which we should be. Why don't we get a WWE Network show? Let us do bring it to the table.
That's if they hot.
We would have like a massive like delay.
Oh,
in...
Jerry Springer had a TVMA show.
Well,
TV.
first
Hey,
things
they had
first.
Camp WWE.
Yeah, they had
nigga.
Camp
That
WWE.
was
See, the first things first is that D Black has to stop saying nigga.
Why?
That's not happening.
Why?
can
Booker T
edit
did
it.
it, and he got on the commentary table.
Hey,
That was
look at
years ago.
Lonzo Ball's like,
MVP said it on
or
TNA.
one of the Ball brothers said, "Get that nigga."
Yeah,
LaMelo.
he said beat that
Was
nigga
it
ass.
LaMelo?
Yeah.
The only thing he said, and it just had to be that.
Mhm.
Beat that nigga ass. Says it
Papa
again.
LeVar sure was mad
Yeah.
after that.
It's
I
funny
saw
because
that.
Raw's on a delay. Whenever they curse in front of the TV after they get hit, they always censor it, even though it's live. What the hell are they doing when this kid said that?
Well, if it was anything, because I just saw an interview
I don't
that
think
had to
the
do with the
editor-
Miz. I saw something that had to do with the Miz on that. Sam Roberts asked him about it. He said he straight up didn't hear him when he said it, because it was like right in the middle
I
when
don't-
Dean Ambrose's music hit, so they probably
Yeah.
didn't hear it.
I don't
first in the
think,
It was
venue.
right at the guitar riff.
I don't think the person who edited the audio was paying attention or didn't know what he was saying.
That nigga was beating his meat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all I heard at first too, yo. And then everybody,
Hell no, I was
when
like, yo,
checking-
this nigga just said nigga on TV.
like I just looked at the Facebook chat and saw.
I
y'all
heard that
talking
shit
about it.
instantly.
He's
I'm like,
yo, he
oh,
just said beat that
he
nigga
just said nigga on TV.
Said straight nigga on TV.
It's like, somebody stop that guy. Okay, what else?
What you
What
guys
is,
talked
like-
about so far?
We just talked about Paige returning and bringing
Oh yeah, It was
the
off
The
last week.
Riot Squad.
the Riot Squad on SmackDown. Which I'm happy that they didn't do exactly what Raw did, because Raw was like, oh, 6-women tag match. Didn't happen
Yeah.
because they beat up Mickey and Bailey backstage.
Speaking
On
of this,
SmackDown, we actually did get the match where Ruby actually pins Charlotte.
I'm gonna say
Pins the
this.
champ.
I'm gonna say out of those 5 NXT women on the Raw side, Mandy is gonna get like a big push because she's like blonde and like fucking gorgeous. And
Yeah,
Liv Morgan's gonna get a big
Gorgeous?
push too on the SmackDown
yo, there
side.
there was a thing that I had to say about that, because when you comparing the two factions, like I used to be like, yo, Liv Morgan look good, but then if I had to compare her to Mandy Rose, I'm like, nah. She still do
Mandy-
look good, but compared to
It's
Mandy
like
Rose,
someone
I'm like,
wrote
looked
backstage.
but she got that like I'm a hood. She not a hood white girl. I don't know. It's one of those white girls that go to EDM concerts and probably listen to Wu-Tang a lot and wear
Wow.
Jordans and shit. I'm joking.
So with all these women, like I think I mentioned to Dave, excluding champions, they have, I believe, 19 or 20 on the roster, on both rosters. Is it time for a women's Royal Rumble?
Yes.
I'll be good with it.
It doesn't have to be 30. It could just be a
Yeah, a
45
shorter one.
minute,
Mhm.
a 30 to 45 minute rumble.
Mhm.
If whatever they don't have, they could do what they do on the men's side and just get like they just sign one night only surprises, and then it would just be good from there.
Yo, it said that they did do a Royal Rumble with the women. I think they would just do the same thing that they usually do in a battle royals and be like, oh no, nigga, you only going over the middle route, and then you out.
That's like because some of them are short as fuck. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like
that's probably why they do that.
they're short as fuck, but like it can possibly be really good if it's done right.
Hey, Hornswoggle still had to get his ass tossed over the top rope.
I was about to say,
That's because they had no
Gail
choice.
Kim's last night, she rolled under the ring,
Yeah.
under the first rope, and
Yeah,
still
because-
counted it.
Yeah,
No, she
because
quit.
that's
She quit.
I know, yeah, but in terms of elimination, she just
yeah, that still constitutes an
She-
elimination
oh, yeah,
in
she went out there.
WWE for
She-
women's matches as well.
She went into Alicia Fox. He said, "Yo, just eliminate me because I quit," and then she quit right there on the spot.
yeah, they told her like just get out in, like the first 2 minutes, or she's like, all right, I'm out of here. So
Went
I mean,
back.
I'm open to more like Rumble, a chamber match, maybe
They
because
have
Raw's
enough
getting the
women
chamber. Raw's getting the chamber this year.
I'd be
next
cool
year.
with a women's chamber match. Are they really gonna go through with that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, the woman that's gone through the Hell in a Cell matches have been physically brutal enough.
Couldn't break anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Charlotte
yeah.
couldn't break a table.
No matter,
Sasha
all they
Banks
have to do is
couldn't.
get their ass slammed on that little metal part on the
the
outside.
plexi, the bulletproof glass. But God forbid you throw someone through it and it breaks. You know.
The Elimination Chamber should be like a Page type. It should like fit with Page's gimmick or who's random question. Who's paler, Paige or Ruby Riott?
Paige.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, probably Paige. Yeah.
I could write a paper on Paige.
It's not her fault. She's from England.
I know a lot of
English.
English.
There's mad
actors.
English people who
Also,
aren't that
notice
pale.
how I also noticed this on Monday. She hasn't said this is her house anymore.
She did.
She
She
did.
When?
did. She yelled
She
it.
did.
She,
She
She didn't yell
she
it in the
just
mic.
yelled it
She
on
Oh,
Monday.
on the first. Oh,
She
this
yelled
Monday
it.
or last
Yeah,
Monday?
this Monday.
Last Monday.
Oh, because I
When
only
they
heard the
jumped,
part when she's like, "I'm
after they
back."
jumped Sasha.
Oh, okay,
Sasha.
okay.
Yeah, she
She
went
yelled
back
it.
to
I thought she
my
couldn't say it
house.
on the microphone because you have another dog.
That
That's
page
Oh.
worship though, I was just like, really?
also Michael Cole had the biggest pause on Monday. I'm trying to remember the exact lines of what it was.
Watch
Who
Manny have it?
kicked off Raw?
I didn't watch it.
I don't think I saw it in the beginning.
Hold on.
It's probably
Someone
Triple
kicked
H.
off Raw, and they were talking about like playing something. Who was it?
I don't know. I didn't see the beginning.
Someone. I think it was either last week. It had to be this week. Because yeah, it's like, oh, because it's time to something, whatever. And he's like, oh, okay, now it's time to play with the big dog. I'm like,
It's
no.
a Paul.
Considering how Roman Reigns used that in his own context a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with that. Raw was weird because they kicked the first match was what, Cesaro and Seth Rollins, and you will run out of fingers and toes counting how many times Cole says that Sheamus is on his annual sabbatical and Dean Ambrose is on his honeymoon.
It's like I told. It's like I told you on I think Tuesday. And Michael Cole isn't the same Michael Cole he was like a few years ago. He's gotten worse in my opinion.
Like this dude is just like Sheamus is on sabbatical, and also Seth Rollins cut the weirdest promo. Are they even the Shield anymore?
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Because Roman came out with his own theme, his own T-shirt. Seth came out with his own theme with no burn it down
Well,
this
when-
time.
I think they're gonna
Dean
like. I
Ambrose
think.
ain't there right now. So.
And Dean Ambrose getting the pull.
I
God
think
knows
with
where.
the Shield, I think what they're doing is when they do their own thing, they're gonna come out to their own shit. But when they need to be the Shield as a group, they'll come out doing the entrances. I think that's where they're gonna go with them.
You know what it feels like though? Like right now in this current state, it's like Roman Reigns and friends, or Roman Reigns and the Shield.
Yeah, they went back to pushing Roman Reigns. Yeah,
Like it just feels like these guys are with me, but it's all about me now.
I think it's like you
that's
said,
sick.
like they're making a big deal about him being Grand Slam champion.
Yeah,
when he
they
was Grand
oh
Slam
my
and he
God.
didn't bring up shit.
Yeah, they
Dean
ain't say
won that
crap
shit. It's
about
like, hey
Dean.
guys, it wasn't until D Black told me he won the Grand
I was
Slam.
like, nigga, I was
Like,
like,
oh
he's
yeah,
the
he
first
did,
member
and
of
then
the Shield to be a Grand Slam champion.
and that was it. WWE didn't mention it on Monday. The most liked picture on WWE's Instagram. I'm like, oh god.
What is the most liked picture on the
Picture of Roman Reigns with the Intercontinental title.
Is that really?
Yeah, like 536,600 something.
How many bots like that picture?
Yeah, I'm about to say like Vince.
You
Make
said
I don't
gay
think-
people-
I
I thought you
don't-
said
I
gay
don't-
people like Roman Reigns.
No, yo, the funny thing is when Elias was doing his concert before his little match with Roman Reigns, like yo, because it was a pro Roman Reigns crowd, and there was a bunch of we want Roman, and then it was just like
Nobody wants Roman.
there was just
or-
like a bunch of niggas up in the crowd in the back. They were just like, no, we don't.
No, we don't. That was a good match, though. I gotta say,
Yeah.
this is the second time like they've given Elias this kind of like match, and he's not disappointed. I just hope that he's not used to make champions look good. I want him to be involved in a better
No, you want Roman Reigns.
feud. Like, Roman
Elias
Reigns is cool,
better
but
be-
Elias needs.
It's like I said. I think I said on the show 2 weeks ago, or the week before that. If they didn't have this Brock Lesnar situation, all those guys should be in the Universal title fight. Even the Miz.
Except
Even
Finn.
the Miz.
Because apparently Finn is not over. The crowd pops whenever you hear a deep breath on his music,
Yep.
but he's not over.
He was over and up, down.
This
FIFA
nigga takes
tournament.
a deep breath. Wow! Roman's first guitar hit.
No, but even before that thing that Vince apparently said came out, like I did say before, like yeah, he gets crowd reactions and I like his matches, but I wouldn't say he's mad, like boring as fuck on the mic.
Is he boring?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he doesn't say much. I mean, he does, but at the same
He
time,
comes
he doesn't.
out and he says,
The Undertaker didn't say much when he was the Undertaker.
That's
Undertaker.
different, yo. He was, yeah.
That was
When
the
he was the
gimmick.
Undertaker,
Yeah,
Undertaker,
was
he
the
had Paul
gimmick.
Bearer.
yeah, he had a mouth.
He had an advocate. He had
Brock
Paul
don't
Bearer.
say shit.
But when he wasn't there, you
Yeah,
know
advocate.
damn well Undertaker. Ministry Undertaker? Bro.
I
I
know.
shit
he's
myself
an American
every
Badass
Monday night.
Undertaker, yo. He's American Badass
Oh, American
Undertaker.
Badass
Talk so
Undertaker.
much shit.
He was annoying.
want you
He was annoying as fuck.
spit. I'm like, why would you do that?
Why? Say what one more time? If you sleep with your mother
Like
or
he,
brother.
yeah.
He's
Oh
like,
my
sleep
god,
with
that
your
was
own
so.
sister,
You
yo.
suck,
He's like-
Undertaker.
What?
Your mama suck.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, y'all niggas is stupid.
You suck, Taker. Your mama
They was
suck.
doing the what chance to Sonya Deville when she was talking.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
she
big
was
time.
garbage. That's the reason
so
I
weird
questioned.
because-
I questioned
yeah.
last week why the hell they call her up, yo. Because like, out of everybody they called up, like I don't think she's ready to be on the main roster.
I don't think any of them did any. Out of all five of them, any except Ruby, any of them, they didn't really do shit.
Yo, Liv Morgan did do shit. She just wasn't like a like.
She was getting her ass
featured-
kicked a lot.
Yeah, she wasn't a featured like woman
Superstar.
on NXT. Yeah.
They just gotta bring up Aaliyah, but I don't think she's ready for another
No.
year.
Aaliyah is worse off than
the cats meow.
Nah,
just
just have a
said,
tag team with
bro.
Natalia. They be called the Pussycats or something of that
Copyright.
reference.
Copyright.
Yo, real talk. If anything, yo, I thought they would have brought up Peyton Royce and Billy Kay.
Yeah,
They're holding them back on purpose.
Probably
I just
they need.
wanted the. I just wanted like. What felt weird about the promo on Monday is that instead of having a real gripe for being there or being, these heel authority people that take over, all they're like, oh, we're doing this for Paige. Before any of this,
That's exactly what
it
it
was
was.
It
Paige.
was Paige, yeah.
Okay, but why don't you guys make a name for yourself? Not only we're only kicking your ass because of her.
Yeah.
We don't have to do this. We
Without
want to
her, there
You
would
know
be
that.
no you.
And then people
Yeah, like-
noted that straight up they just kicked out Emma and gave Paige Emma's gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is though. My prediction, all of that. They're gonna turn on Paige eventually.
I think Paige is
that's how
behind
this-
both
that's how
stables.
this gimmick goes. 95% of the time.
Yeah, because remember when
that or
Paige had
Paige and
Becky and
Sonya.
Charlotte.
Or Paige and
I
Sonya
want-
might turn on Mandy Rose. Just for being a
Think so.
prototypical diva.
So what you're saying is that like Mandy's gonna get like the push, and they're just gonna look at her like, "Fuck her."
Yeah, they're gonna give
Why
her
she
the
getting all the? Why she
satisfaction,
getting all the
strategy,
attention?
And
Mandy Rose is bad. I'm just saying, I ain't gonna. She's
Come
bad.
on, Dave. Stop.
she's gonna get
Put your
the
hands out your
satisfaction.
pants, man.
Me, my hands will stay in my pants.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
That's a comment that I would
Moving
make.
on. Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. First of all, Bray Wyatt spoke shit that entire time. He was out there. I don't know what he was saying. I couldn't decipher it. I have no idea what he was talking about.
No, I
just
think that
ignored
was
it.
actually one of his more straightforward promos. It's just that it was stretching like a motherfucker. And it was stupid.
He was out there just
I
yapping
tried to
away.
warn y'all, but y'all didn't listen.
He was yapping.
like a DMX
he was yapping,
song.
but he didn't have a full-on counsel like Elias. But we'll get there.
Bring back Sister Abigail. But the good thing about this match was that at the end of it, he faced Matt Hardy and beat Matt Hardy. We got the first official confirmation, I guess, that we're getting Broken Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Nah, no, he
Alright,
not. Watch next week.
nigga.
He gonna come back and just like do his same
Nah,
thing.
Also,
Yo,
TNA
because-
said this week that they can let anyone perform with any gimmick even after they left the company.
Yeah.
Wait, so they
I
said
they
guess
just
they
like,
they
yeah.
reached their final dollar in their pocket. They're like, you know what?
They
we're
just
out.
like, yeah, just go ahead and do that shit. We don't care.
Yeah, they released a statement that all their talent, if they leave the company, that they completely endorse them
Oh, shit.
expanding their gimmick elsewhere.
Nigga, I want Abyss and fucking.
Yo, I
NXT.
would so love like if it's Abyss,
Yeah.
like Monsters
old is he?
Fall Abyss.
I don't
He's
know.
pretty young. I think he's like late. I think he's early 40, like 30 or 30.
Oh,
you think Triple H would take him at NXT?
probably
Be a
I
monster
don't know.
If he's Abyss,
if he's a best.
Nigga,
I don't wanna
he
just
took
go in
Bobby
there-
Roode at 39.
You don't want
And-
Christopher Parks?
I'm about to say Bobby Roode.
You don't want
Shinsuke.
Christopher Parks?
No. I don't want Joseph.
Bring
Parks.
Bring in Scott Demore and get Team Cannon on the motherfucker.
Canada. Team Canada.
Have him
We
sign
need a
Petey
full Team
Williams.
Canada. Petey
Get the-
Williams.
Petey Williams, the
I don't
fallen
think
angel,
I don't
Christopher
think they will let
Dane.
him do the Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, no. Forget it.
So would they allow the X Division match? Nah.
The Ultimate
What?
X.
Ultimate X?
It's Ultimate
Oh, you
X.
mean that new playset they came out with for the toys?
Shut up.
That's exactly what the fuck that is.
No, they said
Literally
they
the Ultimate
talent can go somewhere with the same gimmicks that they had in TNA. They didn't say they can use the same matches in other companies.
Elevation X at WrestleMania.
No,
Fuck
really.
no.
Real talk.
Anything else?
when I
Anything
think-
better than fucking King of the Mountain?
No, I'm the only one who defends that match. Whatever.
No.
I'm the only
Like,
one
yo,
who
I
defends
get-
the
like-
Dixieland match.
Yo, concept wise, I get the King of the Mountain match. He's like, yo, you need to qualify and give yourself supremacy over your other opponents by beating somebody to qualify yourself to like just put the belt up on the stupid thing for a ladder match, just to say, yo, I'm the King of the Mountain.
Concept wise, I fully understand the steel cage ladder match.
No, nobody does.
Don't hate the Dixieland match.
Yo, that match
You
is
climb out the
garbage.
cage, you go on the ramp, you climb the ladder, you
That
get the
match
belt.
is so dumb, yo. It's like the same
And then
exact thing as that stupid flag match that they had at Battleground.
Oh man,
And I
which
said
is
that-
still
yeah,
still
fuck
the
yeah.
longest reigning in its first defense, longest reigning fuck shoe of the year.
Nothing's
Champ.
come close to me, man.
I don't think
I'm
we've had anything else since,
As soon
besides
as it-
joining the cruiserweight division.
As soon as they explain exactly how that flag match was going to work, because I'm used to the flag match just being,
In the corner,
it's either in the corner you take the flag out, you take your respective country's flag out, you automatically win the match, or it's either you just have a regular match and that gives you the right to wave your flag.
yeah. These dudes
Right.
took it to a whole nother level. You gotta
What's,
go
the,
up.
what's that hood rap song that said "Wave Your Flag"? I forgot how it go. I forgot how it went.
What? Are you
I
talking
can
about
only
Petey
think
Pablo?
of Petey Pablo.
Petey
Yeah,
Pablo.
I was thinking of Petey Pablo with the,
Carolina,
yeah.
come on, raise it.
Stick
yeah, that was Petey Pablo.
That's Petey Pablo.
There was another flag song. Something I don't know. I don't remember.
How old was it? Do you have an idea?
Are you talking about the remix after 9/11?
What was it? I forgot how it went.
did a remix after
USA,
that?
come on, raise up. Nigga, I'm pretty,
Petey
yeah.
Pablo was Patriot Pablo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
song.
that's-
USA, come on and raise it. That was after 9/11.
I
I wonder what he said when the USA put his ass in jail. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm waving my white tee in jail because I'm hiding a weapon in there. Anyway.
USA.
So the Cruiserweight division's kind of getting some interesting stuff. We had a Fatal 4-Way, the first of two.
Yeah.
We're getting one next week.
And then we get one next week, and then the week after that, we get the one-on-one matches inside
Yeah.
the contender.
I like it though, but what I hate is that I feel they could have had both on the same day.
Yeah. And then they could have
Because-
probably built up towards the actual
Yeah, I
match.
feel. I hate that there's always one cruiserweight segment.
I think the thing is they don't want to have to try to build up. They don't want to have to try to build up for the feud between the number one contender and the champion for as many weeks.
But the thing is, they have 2 times a week to do it. They could have had the
They're
second match
lazy,
on
yo. They
Tuesday.
don't- I told you, quote unquote creative, yeah.
Like, it's so hard to get into a show. They want you to watch 205 Live, but it is so
Hey
hard
yo, Dave, pause on that.
What?
to.
Nigga, I didn't even see what it was, yo. It's just that it said BBC.com.
Oh,
man.
BBC. I'm not.
It's the
opening
British broadcast
No,
channel,
man,
nigga.
Come on,
it.
G-Black.
BBC, and it says
Come on,
Asian
man.
and everything.
British broadcast.
It
That's
just
all I
says
saw in the
Asian,
corner. Is that
BBC, Asian. Like, oh god.
It said BBC.com.
My
I was like,
goodness.
nope.
Yeah, you watch too much fucking
No,
porn.
no.
Yeah,
I
man.
know. Oh, damn.
No, here's the thing. No, for me in Europe, BBC means something completely different. So, nah,
Fuck outta here. It's the British broadcast
nah,
channel.
man.
Mulan,
That ain't what it
Disney
means in
cast.
America, son.
I'm waiting for Disney cast.
Come on, man. You
Oh,
acting
that's
like you
not bad.
You never heard of. So what do you think ABC is, man?
Nigga, I don't know what the fuck they shit stand for. I used to just call that shit. I don't fucking know what the hell I call that shit.
It's literally BBC, just with the A changed.
Fuck it.
Aryan big.
Aryan.
I don't even think I watched it on ABC.
Aryan, God.
I don't think I ever watched crap on ABC, except maybe
Yeah.
back in the day.
You TGIF, man. I'm about to say.
Niggas.
Don't act like you was in the you didn't watch Boy Meets Girl.
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World.
I don't think I watched it on ABC though.
Topanga fan. Come on, man.
Yeah, I watched it on another channel. I never watched it on ABC, son.
They didn't put it on another channel until like syndication years later.
Yeah, that's when I watched it, son.
Also, damn, that's not a bad Mulan. She's cute.
Oh,
And she speak English?
That's the question.
Yeah,
No, she does. It just said right there. She's
don't
fluent.
know
She grew up in Europe.
oh,
She grew up in Europe,
In New York.
in New York.
She grew up in New York, so she
Ooh.
taught like big Cass.
Who are we talking
Asian
about?
girls-
I do not
Asian-
want a chick that sound like Big Cass.
Again, who are we talking about?
The
Girl,
chick, then
that's
the chick that got cast to the live action Mulan. Well, you don't want a Chinese girl talking like Big Cass?
Oh,
No.
Did she
she
cast in
doesn't.
Mulan?
No, if she talks like anything like the other Chinese girls I know. They just
Cause
sound white.
Mushu, there's only one
Yes.
thing. One
To
word
describe
to
you.
describe you.
You non-fire breathing.
Yeah, there's a difference between an Asian girl that grew up in another and like out there versus the Asian girls that grew up out here. There's like a big difference.
Out there?
Out there.
That's
You
shit
see,
like-
you talk like Big Cass. Out
talking
there.
He said out
No, there's a
there?
difference between the Asian girls that was like born and raised out here versus the ones
Like-
that like
Wait,
grew
do
up
you
in
mean
like
like in the United States
the
or
US
in
or-
New York City?
In the United
streets
States.
of Red Hook.
Well, yeah, unless they're like real fobbish. I hate to say that, 'cause that sounds rude. Because some of them, they didn't come over here as children, or they came over here later in life when they were like 12 and shit. So they still have their accent, but most of the ones who were born and raised here, they speak perfect English. They sound like you and me.
They don't act like yeah.
This land was made.
They don't talk like this. None of that shit.
Like Mei Ling and
No.
Metal Gear
Yes.
Solid 1. Snake, you have to
Yes.
go to the inside the thing. And have you ever seen the movie James Bond, Octopussy?
Or
Well,
they
in that
don't-
movie-
or they don't sound like the imitation Asian chick that Hobson did. In the
Oh yeah. You know what's
Hello,
funny?
how you
After you
doing,
guys
Jack?
talking about that song so much, I finally found the video, which wasn't on his thing. It was on someone else's.
Yeah,
and I
it's on
just took
somebody
it down.
else's.
That was borderline porn,
Yeah.
but it was hilarious.
Yeah.
That beat was fire. The video was
I watched
fire.
because D Black watched it, then he sent me the link, and then I watched it.
Yeah, that beat
The
was
first
fire.
thing D Black said after watching that video was like, "Yeah, this shit gonna get taken down."
Yep.
Yeah,
And then I'm
Somebody
watching the
else had
video,
all
and
of
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yep, this get
yeah,
taken
that shit
down."
had a nipple slip and everything.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
And he was
he talking
trying
about he didn't see
He's
it.
like, man, I didn't see no damn nipple. What the fuck?
You see no damn boy.
Lying
Goddamn.
ass.
Everybody
smashing
who
that
saw
shit.
that video saw that shit.
All that damn
Like,
nipple
all right,
inside.
but back to what you were saying about Mei Ling. Her accent made absolutely no.
Yeah, they even said it
fucking
too. Like it really didn't make sense.
I'm like, hold on. You just said she was born in the United States.
Yeah, that was a mistake on our part. That's a long time to realize
Tell
you
it-
made a mistake.
And not to mention that she was born in the late 80s. Metal
Yeah.
Gear Solid takes place in 2005.
Nah, in 1995.
No, it's not 95.
No,
It's
yeah,
95.
you're right. You're right. Yeah.
She would talk like this when
And I'm like, why does she have this French accent? She sounds like she just got off the boat.
Nick, have you ever seen Godzilla?
Yeah, she had clear English and 9 years
Yeah,
later.
4, I was
Metal
like,
Gear
hey.
Solid 4.
Okay, so what else happened in the Raw? Oscar beat Dana Brooke in like I felt like a minute.
Yeah. I had a
Like-
feeling that was
like
going to happen
20
just because
seconds.
of that promo they cut in that picture in
Yeah.
picture shit. With Daniels.
And then they're teasing her at the end. There was a WWE.com exclusive where she might join Titus Worldwide.
Dana
Oscar?
Brooke.
Dana Brooke, Oscar,
yeah.
yeah, Dave. Oscar's gonna join Titus Worldwide.
They've been teasing her joining Titus Worldwide for like
Yeah,
a year.
yeah, I
or
think
so.
it's
Banks have been taking planes with Titus Worldwide and all that shit.
And then the
He
main
road
event.
tripping and
This
cooning
was actually
and
the main
shit.
event. That's like, well, one of the main events. First of all, I asked this to Dave the other night. There was a backstage segment where Kurt Angle asked his son, remember his son, Jason Jordan, how his knee is. If that's your fucking son, why are you waiting a whole week to
Because
ask him how his
anything
knee
outside
is?
of WWE
That's your
TV
son. You call him and be like,
doesn't
"Yo,
happen.
you okay?"
They don't talk to each other.
This nigga waited a whole week to be on front of the camera. Hey, how's your knee?
Like I said,
real good.
it's like I said, it's like you gotta wait a whole week to get somebody's response. So you're getting your ass beat by like a group of niggas.
Also, he's
If
a
that
shitty
was-
dad because like,
that-
yeah, my knee's okay. Okay, you're going against Kane. You want to fight Kane? You go against Kane.
No,
If
but my knee
wrestling-
hurt. I was like,
if
nigga, you said it was
WWE
100%.
Exactly.
On the
If
real, yo,
WWE
that was like the one time on commentary when Booker T made perfect sense when he be saying that. He was like, man,
What the
he
hell?
said he was 100%.
If
So-
WWE was like as real as like they portrayed themselves like in that comic book series that's out right now, niggas would be beating each other's asses like in and out the ring.
Nope.
Just for the fuck of it.
Yeah,
More
on the real-
24/7 hardcore title.
Yo, on the real, if they wanted to, like, just to give people time off, yo, they could legitimately just say, oh, this dude who's in a feud with this dude beat this dude ass. So, he's not
Right.
here.
That or take full advantage of social media and just have like Facebook live segments or like YouTube live segments of just people doing promos in between weeks. Or
They did
doing
that
like
with Tao.
doing that with or doing like storyline segments like
Hey, that's how
Um,
Baron Corbin and The Miz got they feud over.
Remember who
Yeah.
used to do that? TNA. Where they had the TNA 365 thing where they just invaded everyone's privacy for the rest of the week. And they
Just
hated
how-
it.
or just have GTV.
GTV. Where I'm up to on Raw, they just stopped doing those. I guess that's when Vince found out that it wasn't funny. He didn't even know what he was gonna do with it, honestly. He was like, I don't know what he's gonna do.
Nah, man, it was all about my nigga Beaver Cleavage.
Oh, you know who debuted on the episode that I'm up to on Raw?
What?
The Radicals.
Word.
Did they
On
mention
the very first match of the night.
Oh,
The
where
Free
they
Radicals?
where them dudes had all them matches against DX and then they proceeded to turn heel the very next week.
Mm-hmm. And that was when Eddie broke his fucking arm.
Like on the real,
Crossplay.
I didn't know like because I wasn't watching WCW like that.
Right.
I didn't know the significance of having Chris Benoit main event that show against Triple H. And I was like, oh, he left WCW.
Yeah, he
as
left world
champion.
champ. I didn't know until years later he left world champion. But no
I
one
did.
ever talks about that reign in
Yeah.
WWE. They always talk about his first reign.
It's like, didn't he beat Jeff Jarrett in the finals or some shit?
Wait,
Yeah.
he won the world title
Yeah,
in
in
WCW?
WCW.
Yeah, he was champ before he left.
And then he just left the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, Perry Saturn suplexed the shit out of Road Dogg.
No, he
Yo,
was so good
Perry
at Super-
Saturn was a physical
Yeah, he was a
beast in the ring.
He was a beast.
And then next thing you know, shit happens with him. And it's like,
Marty, he got power bombed. He got double power
Yeah,
bombed.
because the APA got pissed off at this nigga and beat the shit out of
Double
him.
power
He,
bombed him, and
he
he
whooped his ass so bad he went
happened.
retarded.
Didn't he like interview Lillian Garcia and it was like, leave me alone. I just want this mop.
Yeah.
when he told when he was gonna do he told the deli boys to get the muffins instead of the tables, and they just gave him a 3D.
Get the muffins.
And then Raven and Terry kill his love, the apple of his eye, in a shredder, because Terry had to give him an ultimatum and he chose the mop. Would you choose a mop over Terry Runnels?
There's
No,
an
back then,
anime.
no.
There's an anime called Boobs versus Butts.
Keijo.
Oh.
Oh no, not Keiju. I don't know.
Pretty
Keijo,
sure
yeah,
that is.
Yeah,
Keijo.
Keijo, yeah. That's straight.
Let's see.
That's straight a butt bumping
I
anime.
have no lines with animes with me except
that shit
stuff
lit.
like Descendant of Darkness, but
Yo,
that's because
he
I'm not
reading my
close to-
comment, yo, I know that shit.
So yeah, Jason Jordan versus Kane. Nothing happened because Kane won by count out because this kid's hurt. Usually when people are hurt, they don't wrestle. They just take a break. No, this dude's been wrestling hurt for weeks. And then out of nowhere, Finn Balor comes in. And my boy wins by DQ only because he got his ass beat
Yep, by Kane.
by a chair.
And then
They
Braun
are
came out to
beating
make
this
the
shit.
shit.
Yeah, Braun
I
comes
said,
out.
see.
He comes out, and I think he did the whole neck. Was it the? Didn't he do the
He did though. He
chair
did
to
the
the neck
chair to
thing?
the throat and slam it down
Twice.
to the ground.
He
That was like
hit,
that was like an early 2000s thing.
yeah, that
Remember
was
did
the
that in the early
Undertaker. That was the
2000s.
Undertaker's thing, yo. He was doing that to everybody while he was
Yeah, he
hardcore
did it to
champion.
Matt Hardy.
Remember when Kane did that shit to HBK? The motherfucker just bled out his mouth like he just got stabbed.
Yeah.
Nah, Kane's going to evolve it, yo, like the Undertaker did. Because at first, Undertaker was doing that move. And then he was like, nah, yo, I'm going to wrap this thing around your throat and throw you into the side.
Remember
of the
when
post.
that was like a weapons finisher
Yeah.
in one of the SmackDown games?
Mm-hmm.
He used to bust people open.
Because it
I
was
remember they had
because
the,
it was the Undertaker's thing, yo. So they made
Yeah.
a weapons finisher.
all right, I'm trying to find.
Like, and then I remember like there was a thing where like in no DQ matches on wrestling games, there was so many people who played me online who kept just trying to hit me with chairs, and then I was like, nigga, I have an STO. All I did is run straight into them when they grabbed the chair, STO'd them.
Yep, that's it. The Space Tornado Ogawa. I don't know why he came up with that name, but I'm
Hey.
not gonna.
Fuck it.
I'm not fighting with him. That dude would literally kill me.
I'll buy a bacon toaster. Word.
Okay, what else? What else happened? Okay, so AJ Styles faced the Singh brothers, and then
I did
Jinder.
not see SmackDown at all.
Yeah, Jinder beat their ass,
Yeah.
and now they're saying that they might be leaving. So maybe that's why they beat their ass. He beat their ass.
Man. Well, they've been getting their ass whooped since they got there. So
Yeah, they haven't done shit.
We haven't done shit.
The Hype Bros are no more.
mm-hmm.
Me and Manny saw that
Mojo.
turn.
Mojo snapped.
On the real,
Beat
yo,
his
when
ass.
they got back together, I straight up thought that was going to be Zack Ryder who turned heel
Yeah.
with Mojo.
I like this. I like this. I mean, I knew this was gonna happen, but I like who they turned. I just hope that he runs with it and it works.
So he ain't
As
gonna
long
be
as he
hyped
doesn't
no
come
more?
off jumping up and down. Yeah, I was about to say, as long as he doesn't come out jumping up and down and just try to work something different, cool.
I just seen Sora kill himself.
Okay. What else? Also, Big E somehow brought out a plate of pancakes and syrup out of like his ass, like in his singlet, to the Usos on commentary. And I'm not even kidding, D. Like they brought out this huge tray of pancakes and threw them at the crowd, and then Big E goes over to the Usos on commentary, reaches like on the back of his singlet, and there's a plate of pancakes, and he reaches to like the other side of his singlet, pulls out a big thing of syrup, and gives it to the
Nigga.
Usos.
It was
Some
probably
nigga-
some good ass
Yo,
pancakes.
this nigga, no, because I think the week before, yo, this nigga had pancakes in the
They had
Booty-O's
pancakes,
box.
yeah. Yeah, if that shit hit that person's face,
They
So
thought they was
sorry.
going to get some cereal and they get some
straight,
pancakes.
So Sora
straight
died in peanut
pancake to
butter.
the face.
Word.
Kevin Owens, dang, SmackDown had nothing really.
Neither
It
show
was
had
bland.
nothing.
Kevin Owens faced Randy Orton, and WWE pulled the ultimate like playground thing, where you make the most technical rule just because you have like a shitty way to get over or get through it. Because they're like, okay, they're gonna have a match with, but Sami Zayn's banned from ringside.
And it's
So
no
while they're
DQ.
fighting up the ramp, Sami Zayn
Oh.
comes out because that's not ringside.
Mhm. That's what Triple H did when what was it, for him to get a title shot? MVP had to win a last man standing match against the Big Show or some shit when he was on a
Man, I
losing
forgot
streak.
like Triple H was like on SmackDown for like a while, just fighting Jeff Hardy and shit.
Yo, I'm mad because randomly during that that losing streak back then at MVP, that's how he turned face.
Yeah, you lose so much, you turn face. When John Morrison lost, he got released. He got fired by John Laurinaitis. That's funny. You've been losing too much, man. You're more lost than my voice. Yeah, that hurts so much to do.
Nah,
So
he's,
yeah,
he's about to be
People
related to
power.
John Cena.
So
He's
what
about
came
to
out of
be-
SmackDown was he's a Bella now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's everybody's a Bella. Him, Cena, Daniel Bryan.
Ibra.
Mm-hmm.
They're all brothers.
So now they're they're not teasing. It's gonna happen. Bobby Roode facing Baron Corbin. U.S.
not gonna
title.
happen.
Oh, word.
No, it's gonna happen. I mean,
Oh.
they has to at this point. They've been
I like that
teasing.
they doing that, yo. They giving like Well, at least who I perceive. I don't know about like the writing staff and all that, how they perceive
So-
them, but I perceive them as like big in those stars and make a deal out of those titles.
So
So
I'm gonna raise a question because we haven't seen him do anything in forever.
so
Wherefore art thou, Shinsuke Nakamura?
I don't fucking know. They
he's
has
touring the
no
country.
feud.
He's touring the country with Sin Cara.
I know that, but he has no
They
feud.
scrubbed that nigga the fuck out in that.
Yeah, he
Survivor
has
Series
no
match.
feud. He got scraped out of that match. So that dude was
Same
flattened.
thing with Bobby Roode and Samoa Joe and Finn Balor.
Ty
He might be-
Dillinger has been AWOL.
Oh, Finn
He might be
Balor
right.
got the pin fucking John Cena. So.
Yeah,
He might be out until Royal Rumble.
that's right. Finn Balor pinned John Cena,
Yeah.
and look
Nothing
what he's
came.
doing now. Nothing.
John Cena hasn't been back either.
No.
He got beat
He
by
just
Finn
came
Balor.
back for that one match because they needed
Yep.
him, and that's it.
All right, you can go back to doing your movie.
'Cause
Okay.
if you realize for that match, he's like when we went and said that thing, everybody came out in like at least SmackDown shirts or was wearing some type of blue. Not John Cena.
That boy came out in the Sharpie green highlighter. Was it green or was it like
Yeah,
orange?
I think it
Was
was.
it green? It was green, yeah. It was like a super green, like green screen green.
And then this nigga, he's like, there was no like promo for him leading up to the match or anything. He was just in the
They
match.
just showed him lifting heavy on Instagram. That was it. Lifting like 400 something pounds. Like, oh, great. That's going to contribute to our team
There
somehow.
was nothing with Triple H either.
Nope.
He was just
Just-
thrown in there last minute,
just-
and nothing came from his out.
And speaking of John Cena, apparently he was filed a lawsuit
God damn it.
by Ford.
By
Because
Ford?
by Ford, the car company, because
Because of
he
your YouTube channel?
violated a contract and flipping his custom-made model year 2017 Ford GT. He was obligated to maintain ownership of his custom-made
He
for
sold
2
that
years, but
shit,
instead
shit.
flipped it for a big profit soon after receiving the car from Ford.
Ugh.
Quote, Mr.
Does he
Cena
not
has
read his
unfairly made a
contract?
large profit from the unauthorized resale flip of the vehicle, and Ford has suffered additional damages and losses, including, but not limited to, loss of brand value, ambassador activity, and customer goodwill due to the improper sale. Huh?
How was niggas supposed to know he drove that shit?
And he said it's being reported he sold the car to liquidate for cash to take care of expenses.
Oh.
I kind of find that
Nikki Bella taking all his money.
like, damn, dude, you're John Cena. You're selling a car to pay for
Nikki
other
Bella
things.
taking all his fucking money. They're not getting married.
Imagine that you're John Cena, but your chick is just taking all your money.
They're not getting
If
married.
you
The way
remember the days of Hogan knows best, yo, that was Hulk Hogan with his ex-wife.
Yeah, that was the whole show.
Yeah.
Fucking Linda Hogan just.
He was like,
God
man, I
damn.
never thought at age what 60 something that I wouldn't be able to retire because my wife keeps spending all my damn money. Yo.
Yeah, that chick.
I was like,
Jesus
yo.
Christ.
And then she was all like, "Oh, you don't think I'm very valuable, but I'm very valuable as a partner." I'm like, for real.
And that chick is like
I was like,
dating a
bitch.
20-something-year-old.
Yeah, the nigga she was dating was like my age at the time and younger than her daughter, yo. I'm like, son.
Nigga, you could have had a
Just
shot
wish it
at
was
Linda
you.
Hogan.
No,
I would have
I
said
ain't
you
want
had
no
a shot
shot.
at Linda Hogan.
Dog,
No.
she could have paid for everything you ever
You
wanted,
could have been
man.
there like,
Sure, you could have
Until
been.
she run out of money.
No, she's gonna blub.
Nigga,
damn, she's getting a blub.
nigga, because she took that shit to court in
She
California.
gonna give you a
yo,
blumpkin, dog.
A blunk.
Nah.
She's gonna blub.
That's nasty, man.
Hey, man, don't knock it till you tried it.
Nah, I ain't never doing that. That's nasty. I feel bad for the girl, yo, and that shit nasty altogether, yo.
That's nasty.
Be like, how you know it's nasty, man?
Just the concept, yo. I don't need to know.
What? Getting topped off while you taking a dump?
Yeah.
Oh shit, Starter will just charged me. I'm broke. Anyway,
We,
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
TJP hasn't been
does
seen
anybody
on
have anything to
TV.
say about
Well, what?
David Otunga?
I'm just gonna say that if David Otunga did the things that Jennifer Hudson did, that dude's name would be
Yeah.
ran through the ground.
Mhm.
People would have been like, "Fire this!" You know, like fire JBL after the Mauro Ronaldo thing.
Yeah.
They're like, "Fire Otunga, get
Right.
rid of him. He's a scum of the earth."
Comes to find out.
But since it's Jennifer Hudson, she's the face.
The next single should come out, she'll be on top again.
Oh, we're gonna get a Taylor Swift thing where she just makes an album dedicated to Otunga.
Look what you made me do.
No, she
I
cheated
had to
on-
lie on you.
She cheated on her boyfriend.
With a gospel singer.
The
gospel
gospel
singer.
A fucking gospel singer.
The
Like,
person you would least
niggas
expect.
ain't out there worshiping.
Nope.
Worshiping the pussy, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I didn't even realize because I knew like she cheated on him with a gospel singing, and I was like, yeah, that is Mac. Like
Yeah,
contradictory.
supposed to be
hypocritical,
preaching a good
whatever you
word,
wanna
but
call it.
I don't know if it's a good word about infidelity. But
Yeah.
Good word about her mouth.
And he just wanted his kid, and now he got his kid. So
I just want my baby. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, TGP hasn't been seen on TV because literally creative has nothing for him.
Oh, that's the same thing that, like, according to Austin Aries, that's the same reason why he bounced.
Man, Austin Aries had a match with X-Pac. I think they were a team at a recent indie show, and that promo that X-Pac, you know, it's bad when X-Pac is the voice of reason. That's really bad.
What happened?
They're in the ring. They're like this super indie, like I mean, broken down indie, and they're cutting a promo saying that this is what wrestling is about or whatnot. And then Austin Aries, right before he signs off to leave, I guess they were the last match or the second to last match. He's like, oh, wrestling is supposed to be honorable, and the most honorable thing about wrestling is a ring, and this ring is fucking ridiculous. And no one knew what he meant by that because he just slammed the mic and left. Apparently, the wrestling ring constructed in there was terrible. Like, it hurt the wrestler. Zack Sabre Jr. tweeted something about it. Like, it was just killing people. Like, he just came out and said that in front of everybody and just leaves.
Yeah, that's real shit.
And then X-Pac just picks up the microphone, like, looking like shit. Oh, if you're not down with me or Austin Aries, I got 2 words for you. Suck it. Just leaves. Just to make sure that they, go home happy or they're just happy after that. I'm like, damn, Austin, like, he was pissed. He just said, like, one thing, it's fucking disgrace. I'm like, damn. Shit. Why are you so mad?
Yeah.
Why not?
But yeah, I would understand. That's why he hated when TNA asked the fans what if they wanted the 6-sided ring back, which obviously the fans were going to vote unanimously.
Yeah, they wanted it back, but he was
yeah,
like,
when they did, they were
who-
like, "You don't
he was
understand."
just like,
yeah,
yeah, people who. He was like, oh great, yeah, people who never been a wrestling match in their life get to decide what I get to wrestling.
and EC3 said it, and then he tweeted out that back then getting in a wrestling ring was a privilege, but now all you have to do is pay $50.
Pay $50.
He's just so because wrestling schools for $50. Hey man, we'll teach you how
Are
to do bumps.
Might take some
Well,
classes.
it depends. But
Nah, I ain't taking no bumps, man.
take it.
I don't
No,
know.
I was-
You
I might do
bump, huh?
kickboxing before I do
Like, as a
wrestling.
You never
kid-
bumped in a ring? I bumped in a ring once at the Puerto Rican festival. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I used
Okay.
to think that I would want to be a wrestler as a kid. It was like knowing
No, it
shit
hurt.
that I know now and how hard that shit is. I'm like, no.
It hurts. It really hurts. I took a scoop slam from some wrestling guy there. It hurt. It hurt pretty bad.
Oh, so
I was
that's
13. No, I was 12 at the time. That
So
shit-
that Square Enix
Did he tell you to
Avengers
tuck your
game.
neck?
yeah, he held it.
Oh.
Like when they do it, he's like, hold your neck, like super safe. And he just, I don't want to say slightly because he was a fucking big guy. He just scoop slammed me on the ring, and he just told me to put my hands out a bit, but my shoulders hit first before the palms of my hand hit the mat, and my god, that shit was just blah! Like, ow. It wasn't even the middle of the ring either. Why didn't he? Now that I know, why didn't he scoop slam me in the middle of the ring?
Nah,
I could have died. I'm kidding.
Nah, man.
Speed
I'm
of
suplexing
dying,
you in the
or
corner
could
of
have
the ring.
died. Oh no, you want to take a soup? I mean, I don't know. They always say that's the hardest part of the ring with the apron. What about the ring post? Isn't the ring post the hardest part of the ring?
That ain't
It
part of the
doesn't-
ring.
It is part of the ring.
Nah, it don't count.
Okay. Okay.
The steel steps hurt. It's part of the ring.
No, it ain't, yo. You could definitely just
This is
take them
part of the
shits off,
ring.
yo. They ain't there.
Fucking Cena just runs into those sirens.
No, he don't run it. Yo, he shoulder blocks them, yo. That's not running into them shits. And Cena
So-
also had this phase where he would take them things into the ring and just toss them at niggas outside the ring.
Oh shit! Loot boxes are now considered gambling. Will no longer be in video games.
He
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
and someone who just can't seem to stop trying to kill people in the ring, Sexy Star, is
She did it
back
again.
in the news. I saw this a couple days ago. I saw the video of it too. Apparently, well, not apparently, it definitely happened. She took a really stiff kick to the face, but they said that was just a receipt for stuff that happened before the video because she was going like she was throwing real shots at the person, and she just kicked her in the face, and then Sexy Star just gives her body blows, punches in the face, and then like hair veils her down to the floor and gives her a swift buzzsaw kick, a real one.
Why is she still getting? Why is she still getting work?
I don't know. She's not even in
So-
the Sexy Star gimmick. She's using another gimmick, and
So these chicks over there just don't know how to be professional.
I don't know. And the thing is, she always. Let me see if I can play this with no sound, of course. She always defends herself on social media all the time. Like she always has an excuse.
Of course she will.
Yeah, see,
What's
she
that
takes a stiff kick to the
excuse?
face.
Because if she gonna do, here's the thing, yo. Them people
See,
gonna
there
do
you go.
that, yo. They always gonna have a rationalization in their mind about why they do that.
See, so she's just stiffing homegirl at this point. See, slap,
That doesn't
body
look
blow,
bad to me.
body blow, punch to the face,
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go.
body blow.
I'm
And then once she
shadow.
gets her on the floor, she just gives her a kick straight to the face. And it goes for the pin. And the match isn't even over. And then at the end, she goes on social media, on her Twitter, and starts saying that she is hurt, that she doesn't understand why the company, like, why people are accusing her of things, that she's crying tears of blood, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, damn it, you used to be one of my favorite luchadores, now you're just
Yeah.
annoying. It's so hard to defend someone that is that unsafe. And
Was
that,
she a good wrestler at one point?
yes, she is. That's the thing. She is, but she's just.
So why
I
is
don't
she
know
doing
what is.
this?
I don't know what's going on with this whole August to December, close to brawling sexy star that we got. I don't understand what's going on. Is she bitter? Is she
Have her go to
tired?
UFC and fight like
Right.
in a weight
I mean, that's the
class.
thing. She stopped wrestling to pick up boxing, but I guess she just doesn't want to stop boxing and wants to. I don't know. Have a fusion.
Then she can go
Pancreas or
box
something.
then, man. Shit.
Right, yeah, like this isn't the place for that. But whatever.
Oh, coño! What the fuck, yo?
Come, yo.
Okay, what's going on with you?
Have you seen the shit that I just saw? Like, what
Spanish
the
word you know is a
fuck,
derogatory.
man?
So what else can I talk about? Oh, I know what I could talk about. Motherfucking Jim Johnston.
Oh yeah.
The man behind the
died?
greatest themes of all time.
Not Shinsuke, not Bobby Roode.
Yeah, but I said of all time, not
All time, nigga.
no, exactly all time.
Yeah. Not Shinsuke.
He
not
got
Bobby
released,
Roode. Yeah.
and there's details coming out that the CFOs got this to happen since
CFO?
2012.
Who's Jim Jones? Who's CFO?
The
Yeah,
niggas that just make 30-second loops and then that's the entrance theme for everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, there's that Give You Glorious and all the other meme themes you like. So they were like, he's got to go.
I'm like,
We don't
no.
need him anymore. He's,
I don't know. That
You're
sounds like
taking
fake
over.
news to me, man.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But they're saying that since
well, there were
he's
fake.
gone,
There were fake news of AJ getting released or retiring.
he fed into those rumors saying that he's going to retire at 42.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's 2 years from now. So, what I was going to say. They're saying that since Jim Johnston's gone, they might remix a lot of older themes.
oh God!
No.
Oh God, no! Because
Now
no,
you know why I'm
nothing,
upset. First of all, Jim
nothing
Johnson is the
against,
man.
nothing fully against the CFOs.
Everything.
They made a lot of great themes, but they made a lot of trash themes
Yep.
too.
Absolutely. The
On the
Bludgeon
real,
Brothers new
they
theme.
real shit. They didn't even start making any good ones until everybody was talking about how garbage the themes they were making were.
They made a lot of generic trash themes, and it was
Remember
just like,
Samoa Joe's first theme?
The
yeah.
best one.
Bro.
The best one? Are you kidding me?
No.
No, man.
Go listen to Sami Zayn's first theme in NXT.
I don't remember his first name.
Oh,
I
you
ain't
should.
hear his first theme.
Listen
I
to
came
Bailey's
in
first theme.
and he was on that shit.
Listen to
Bailey
Bailey's
sings her
original theme.
own theme, yo. I didn't realize that until right along.
There ain't no diamond now. Get on the floor. I never knew that.
Yeah, that's Bailey.
That's an interesting tidbit. I learned something new today. That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's auto-tune the fuck out of. That's why
You see,
can't
without
even
Jim
notice.
Johnston, we never would have gotten Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels' theme.
Yeah.
Imagine living a world without Shawn Michaels' theme, without Stone Cold's theme, without all of the Rock's themes with the same bass line.
Yeah.
Imagine not having Jillian Hall's theme.
Shut up.
Are you kidding me?
What was her theme?
I'm the
Go ahead,
best
D-Bud.
thing since sliced bread. This song is so garbage, yo.
Oh my god, that was the
I know
best.
you want me.
That was so. She used to come up with the little performance microphone.
Mhm.
That's a former Divas champion.
She was Divas champion for
Like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a scramble.
What was it? She beat. What was it? Who the hell she beat? And then some. What was it? She beat Mickey James for the championship, and then
That's
Melina
all-
returned.
I think,
and took
Melina.
the belt
Is
from
that
her.
enough time for them to give her like a custom replica belt? It's like, hey, you was champion for 2 minutes. So here you
I
go.
guess. I mean,
I don't know, probably.
if that's the case, Brian Kendrick needs a WWE title.
Yeah.
Brian Kendrick was
crap.
a WWE champion.
I wonder if Crash Holly's family has like the hardcore belt.
And tag
Random.
team.
Michael Lockwood. I didn't even know he was in TNA
What
Me
is he?
neither.
when he passed. Same thing with Chris Candido.
A Mega Man cookie jar. What the fuck?
Word?
Word, $40.
No. I don't need a
Nah.
cookie jar, man.
Cookie jar.
Store the
what was it?
My
on the
cookies come in
cookie jar.
plastic containers. What I need a cookie jar for?
So what's this Saturday? Oh yeah, UFC
Mm-hmm.
I closed.
Max Holloway
versus Max Bliss.
first
Holloway.
title defense.
Yeah.
Can he retain? Can he beat Ja Rule? Can this
He did it
happen?
once. I think he. Just the way that first fight went, I really believe that he's just gonna do it.
Think so?
Yeah, he is.
Then he goes on
looked
to
in full-
face-
He looked in full control of that first fight, so I don't know.
So who would face him after Jose? Who's the next contender?
Let's check out the UFC
Who's,
rankings.
who's number 2?
Jose again.
Let's
So
see.
wait.
He
So
gets a
rally
rematch.
car, rally
Okay.
car, drift
So
car,
they fight at featherweight.
another rally
Who's
car.
Oh yeah,
featherweight?
Frankie Edgar, who was supposed to get the shot.
Flanky Edgar. How come
Sounds
he was?
interesting.
Wait, he was supposed to get the shot. Why didn't he?
Bro.
Injury.
Is it just
Yeah.
rally cars?
Ah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna use these cards. The fuck, nigga?
We also get
What is wrong
freaking
with this shit, nigga? I don't like all
Wolverine.
this shit.
Wolverine fights that card, right?
Yeah,
I was
he's
told
fighting
versus
Francis Ngannou.
This nigga Jesus.
Ngannou.
And Cejudo versus Sergio
No, real
Pettis.
shit. When
Eddie
I'm looking at the
Alvarez
rankings
fight-
for featherweight in the UFC, I don't know anybody outside the champion in the top 5. Actually, no. I see a couple of names. And that's it.
I'm only
But
looking
yeah,
forward to
they
the
made-
karate.
But they did make it official that I think in January Daniel Cormier's fighting Volkan Oezdemir.
Yeah, he fights his he fights his Jesus.
Didn't he
Christ,
lose his
what was
last
that?
fight?
Yeah.
He fights. Yeah,
Yeah,
But he
that
got the
was-
No,
shit-
that didn't
it
happen.
didn't-
That
No,
was
it
the
didn't
Jones
happen.
fight.
It didn't happen.
that
Yeah, that
didn't
fight didn't happen.
What about the fight before that? No, he laid on a nigga.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah, he fought Anderson Silva, and before that it was
Rumble.
Rumble. Yeah, he laid on Rumble because Rumble gassed.
Yeah. Like Rumble gas hard.
Yeah, he gassed mad hard, and then he got choked out.
That weed.
Actually, Here's the thing. I feel like Rumble could have won the second fight if he actually fought smart. For some
Rumble
reason,
fight smart.
I was like, for some reason, he was just like, "What's the one thing you don't want to do against Daniel Cormier? Wrestle the nigga." What did
Give
Rumble
him your
do?
back.
What
Give him his
did
back.
what did Rumble do? Wrestle the nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like, son, you know you a lot better with the hands than the nigga. You have the distance to keep him off of you, so do it, yo.
Anybody get in UFC 3?
Nope.
What y'all niggas need to do is use my Fight Pass code, right? So I can get $20 for each time y'all use it, so I can get the Rising pay-per-views for the rest of the month. Can you help a brother out and do that? Do I gotta get Don Dreezy this code?
I
Yeah.
ain't getting no fight pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, fight. It's free. All you gotta do is redeem the code. You get $20. I get $20.
That's
We
all
can
right.
buy pay-per-views.
You ain't getting no fight pass, nigga. That's how that
I'm
is.
not getting Fight Pass. I get the Fight
getting
app.
Fight
I'm
Money.
not
We're
paying
not-
Fight Pass.
not
There's
paying-
nothing on Fight Pass that interests me besides Pride. But
We're getting
luckily, the archive that I use for old wrestling uploaded Pride. So I never have to get UFC Fight Pass.
You ain't gotta get
Unless
no
they
fight pass,
give
man.
Carolina
Yeah,
Kowalski
just
with a
chillin'.
cooking
Oh,
show.
so anybody who might be watching out there, preserve net neutrality, nigga.
Cause if
What?
we lose net neutrality, we might not be able to Skype no more.
Yeah, they're gonna charge me an extra $6 to use Skype, and then I'm gonna do what I've been doing for the last fucking 11 years, telling Comcast to suck my dick.
I'm on Spectrum, so I might be alright.
You might be alright, but for everybody else who's under that fucking Time Warner, Comcast, Verizon
Nigga,
umbrella.
I'm on charter, nigga.
No, Time
Oh.
Warner doesn't exist no more because Charter
Oh yeah,
bought Time Warner.
that's right,
Charter.
that's right. Hmm.
Charter bought Time Warner.
Oh,
yeah.
so you only got to worry about Verizon and Damn it, I'm fucked.
Yeah,
Either way,
same.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, download the Fight app and give me $20.
Yeah. I'm gonna download the Fight app and not be able to use the internet again.
Give me $20.
Give me $20. No
You
wiping
with
in the
that base
club.
though. And I'll base you, man. Don't base me, man. We ain't going into this base war, man.
Don't do that. Please.
I don't know. He sounds mad seductive. It just sounds like Big Shaq Diesel.
Yo,
Nah, we
real,
ain't doing this base war, son.
real shit. I've heard from like other YouTubers that, well, one YouTuber who used to live in like a small town that they came from has their own fucking ISP that runs hell of a lot faster than shit
Damn.
that everybody else on.
Of course, because it's a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just having the
Nah,
internet all to
nah,
yourself.
I'm a, like Philly. We used to have Adelphia. Adelphia was great, and then Comcast bought Adelphia, and it's been
Yeah.
downhill since. And
Wait,
it's
isn't
not
Comcast like the only thing in Philly?
damn near unless you want to use DSL or fucking dial-up internet.
Use DSL, nigga.
Fuck no.
You got a PS Pro with the 5G connection on DSL.
Nigga, do you know how long it would take me to download one fucking game on DSL? I'd be sitting there for 3 weeks. Like, hey man, y'all ready to play this game? It'd be like, oh, we already beat it.
Nah, man.
Oh,
We ain't
Oh.
doing that no more.
Yeah. and that's cool.
Speaking of something I might re-download or put in my PlayStation again.
JAV?
The Division, no. I don't know.
Wait, they added
Unless it's a Blu-ray. The Division they said it's coming out next week. My guess is Tuesday.
I gotta buy you that fucking DVD.
Season
Blu-ray.
what?
The retirement DVD from
Oh.
Army Oak.
That
Yeah.
8-hour.
Yeah, 8 hour fuck sesh. That sounds great.
Damn, yo, after Bisping's last loss, yo, this nigga got bumped all the way down to number 7.
Yeah.
As he should. He got
Yep.
knocked the fuck out twice.
Bobby Roode.
No, he got choked out and then knocked out, even though he did
See?
get dropped the first fight.
He got choked out. Then
See,
knocked out.
if net neutrality happens, I won't be able to watch international racing anymore.
Yeah, niggas won't
can't
be able
watch-
to do shit.
I can't watch Formula E.
I hope people vote the right way and not vote on some old fuck nigga shit.
I can't download porn.
You got the
Yeah, dude,
FCC
what?
trying to trick people and telling them that they don't want net neutrality.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and all the fake fucking comments on posts saying that net neutrality is a good thing. Like, there's a lot of fuck shit going on. And
No, you mean
I
the
hope,
opposite. Net neutrality is a bad thing. Net
yeah, they're
neutrality
saying
is
that net neutrality is a bad thing. Like,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, the reason why we don't upgrade our services is because net neutrality says that we can't. No, it's because you fucking cheap, you faggots. Ugh.
It's true. I mean, if there's a more blunt way to put it, there isn't. That's it.
Because that's what happened out here. They were like, all right, Comcast was like, all right, we want to upgrade the wire, all the lines in the city, and they said, fine, but you're paying for it. And then Comcast said, well, fuck that, y'all sticking with the old shit. And then they was like, why? Because we don't want to pay for it. And I'm like, so you want the city to pay you to upgrade lines that you're gonna charge people for? That are already paid off? Because in most places in the United States, all of your all your telephone line, landlines, all that shit has been paid for like the next fucking 20 years. Like,
Oh, but longer than that.
it's been a long time.
It's
I'm talking
been
about like
free.
future
It's-
upgrade.
It's been
Like-
paid for to the point where that shit should be free already.
Yeah.
Because it's paid off.
There's no reason that people should pay as much as they do. Because I'm pretty sure you've seen some people's fucking cable bills and you're just like, shit. Or
Yeah,
your just the
I'm a
internet
little-
by itself.
Yeah, I'm paying for internet and house phone. I'm paying $100 because I can't drop the house phone, but that's because of my mom. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Mom don't want to get
I
a
don't
cell
know. I dropped the house phone quick. I'm like, Mom, we really don't need that.
No, it's just I had this conversation where it's like I'm not dropping this house phone. It's like, so you gonna pay me $40? And then I just stopped the argument. I was just like, you know what? I just paid 100. I don't care.
That's $100 in my pocket.
Yeah.
Because I've
man,
been doing everything to cut costs. So I was like, look, I'm not paying this. I'm not paying that.
I'm stuck with a fucking bullshit triple play shit from Comcast that I don't fucking need because if I just got the internet, it would cost me
What was it, internet,
$160.
cable, and telephone?
Yeah.
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 If I just got the internet, they were about to charge me $125 plus
That's
whatever
how you
extra
got it.
fees.
Yeah, that's
And
how
then
they
they
get
was
you.
like,
Which is
well,
why-
if you get the telephone and the cable, it'd only be $170. I said, so why the fuck would I pay $150 for that?
That's the same thing. That's the same thing over here. Because like I almost joined Verizon Fios because it was faster service. But then I looked at the plans and then I looked at the little fees and shit. And I was like, nah. I was on the phone with the girl too. I was like, yeah, I'm ready to do this and this and that and this and that. Then I was reading as she was trying to explain everything online. I was just like, I'll call you right back. Say, I'm not ready to do this right now. I'll call you back. And she was trying to like keep me on the line. I was like, nah, I'll come back. Because there's some financial things I gotta look at. And I never called it back.
Yo, all those companies always try to play people. Like, I've heard way too many stories about like if there's like two different type of cable companies in the same area, and then like they like one cable company that somebody would try to up their price, they be like, all right, well they legit go to the cable company and be like, well yeah, he's like, I'm quitting you because I see this deal with this other one, I'm taking that. And then they come up and say, oh, we got that same plan. He's like, nigga.
They purposely avoid competition. That's why Comcast has the Philly territory.
Yep.
Because at the time Time Warner has the New York territory with the exception of the Bronx and other boroughs. And then when Comcast tried to buy New York, everybody was like, oh hell no.
Yeah,
'Cause
Comcast
Comcast
came
tried to
over
buy
here on the sneak tip. They
Comcast
bought all
tried to
the
buy
they bought
Time
all
Warner.
like the little ISPs and
The little engine that could.
and then they were like, all right, we got all this money now, so let's buy Adelphia.
Yeah.
And then they
Like-
offered Adelphia like a fucking ridiculous amount of money. And they said, sound good.
When Comcast tried to buy Time Warner, it was like, yeah, hell no, you ain't doing that. It got to the point where like even New York State blocked Comcast. It was just like, nah, y'all not doing this. Cause niggas knew. Albany is smart, at least in my state.
Yo, the thing is like a YouTuber I was watching, the way he broke it down, it seemed like the way he broke it down, how those companies work. I was like, right before he went and said exactly what it seemed like they was doing, I was like, nigga, these motherfuckers is doing a monopoly.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that shit's kind of supposed to be illegal in the U.S., but okay.
They get up. They get off on that shit by a technical. And I know this is a wrestling podcast, and we're going on
Yeah.
about net
And
neutrality.
we're closing it out anyway, so might as well
But
close it out with.
the way monopoly laws are set up is that as long as there is some quote unquote competition, then it's not a monopoly. Seeing as, like I was explaining,
Yeah, I
that
hear
the
that.
only competition to Comcast here is like fucking DSL.
It
and
also
nobody
works.
wants DSL.
Oh, so
It's-
that's how fucking UFC got away with their bullshit that they was trying to pull before.
Yeah. That's why it's also gonna happen to your phone providers, which is a good thing. I got Project Fi.
Like back
Project
in the day, I know with the UFC, that was the reason why. I think that was part of the reason why, like, or at least after the Fox deal, they had Dana White for a while stop doing those media scrims that he was always doing, because he kept bragging about, like, when people kept bringing up other fight organizations, he was like, man, what they gonna do? He was like, we don't have any competition, you know, and then that kind of put them under investigation right there by saying they don't have any competition.
Yep. So
They
you
kind
know,
of took over everybody.
They kind of
they
took over. all
bought
the fights.
WEC.
They bought
Oh.
WEC, they bought
Strike
Strike Force, they
Force.
bought Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
now they got
UFC for
Bellator.
buying Pride. I said it.
You can't.
Yeah,
Net neutrality happened. You can't use Kiss Anime. You can't stream for the network. You can't even use your Fire Stick the way people
YouTube
use
is
Fire
gonna
Sticks
be
now.
Complete shit.
Yeah, because they know. You can't use. Yeah, you can't really do anything. Even Facebook is against what FCC is trying to do. All the main companies are against what they're trying to do.
We'll see what go on with it.
Yep. We got fucking 14 days. Man.
Like you would think that now, when internet's the most accessible, almost everyone has internet. Like, all right, guys.
That's why they're
We're
trying to
gonna-
do it.
Yeah,
because
we're
wanna
gonna.
they wanna-
start charging you
They want to.
extra.
Everybody wants to put their hand in that pie.
Like it took
or-
so long for people to like finally catch up and have internet in their house just for them to be like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
time to pay more. The fuck you mean?
Nigga, you
We're gonna go
already-
back- we're gonna
you
go
already-
back to
you
the-
already
we're gonna
had
go back to the
file- You already
1980s.
had like file sharing sites doing that, and some of them still do that shit.
We're gonna go back to the 1980s where nobody had the internet because the internet cost too damn much.
Or we go back to the late '90s where we get internet and internet porn, but we all just download pictures of Sunny.
No.
Yeah.
That's funny. On the age of internet porn, Sunny was the most downloaded thing on the internet.
Former WWE Sonny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Really?
Sunny from MGS4.
Now I was
Why
looking
her?
at pictures of Sable, nigga. What you mean?
Sable, Mrs. Lesnar.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to deal with me if you keep downloading pictures of my wife.
Man, that was like, what was it? I think that was like, I did that shit like probably
They gonna
like 4
charge-
years before he even met her.
They're gonna charge you for shopping on Amazon.
Oh man,
That
You
would
ain't
be
think
whack.
about it, did you?
that's gonna be shitty.
Yo, that's whack.
Considering
You
how
gonna
they
charge
tax
for
me
paying
over
for
here.
shit that I want to get.
Hey man, the states are already bitching about me buying shit from different states and not paying tax on it. Fuck you.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh.
They send me this paper every fucking year saying you owe sales tax to this place, this
long as I
place,
don't
this
get-
place, this place, this place, and I
As
say,
long as I don't get charged
Okay.
from Japan for my fucking calendar.
Wait, do they charge you because you're buying from a different state?
yes. Because certain products that I buy come from out of state, they're supposed to be taxed, but I don't pay tax. Not my
They're not
fault.
gonna hit you. They're
I
not gonna
pay
hit you on that
tax.
tax return.
No, they ask you to put it on there, and I'd be like, yeah, suck my dick.
Oh, just like probably technically I'm supposed to put my PayPal shit.
Yeah.
Your PayPal account on your tax.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do that.
The government wants to know all the money you bring in, man. Any money you got going in or out, they want to know where it's going and who it's coming from.
Nah, they ain't got no all that.
Why they got to know all that?
They don't got.
He said,
said
they
they
don't
gotta
know all that.
Dave, we know. You keep your tips to yourself. I understand, man. It's cool.
Hell yeah,
That
yeah.
reminds you of Booker T. Booker, where did you win 10 tag team? Why you need to know that?
he's like, why you need to do all that? Fucking Booker T. That nigga just been wild on commentary.
You don't like Jason
You're
Jordan.
watching some Survivor Series, which is funny just to listen to that commentary.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
he was
about
on both
Booker
shows.
looking all salty?
No, real talk. Yeah, on Survivor Series, that was like the first time I heard Byron Saxton go off on somebody. That-
Yeah.
He's like, yo, at least I actually make sense when I talk. I was like, damn.
And then
You should watch.
Booker
the
was sitting there
SmackDown
salty
after.
for like a good, what, 20 minutes?
You should watch SmackDown. That's telling Dave the other day, last week on SmackDown. Byron Saxton and Corey Graves are just going back and forth. It was really good.
Probably because Byron was getting tired of like being the
He's,
victim.
tired,
Of, like,
he's probably tired of getting picked
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh, I'll be glad if they get fired." He's like, "Oh, why would you wish the bad well-being on them, Byron?" And he's like, "What he did?" He's like, "Oh, you don't care." He's like, "You care too much." Yeah, because I'm loyal, but you wouldn't know him anything about that because he's on 2 shows.
Mhm.
And there's nothing wrong with getting 2 paychecks. Oh, that's why you don't care. Like, he's just like, going at him every
Yeah.
single time. He had a perfect response. I'm like, damn, Byron, I
They're
like
gonna
this.
charge you. They're gonna charge you for streaming on Twitch.
So yeah, while Dave compiles a list of things they're going to charge him for, that's it for this week's episode
yeah.
of One Tree Hill. Events this weekend. The Tag League is going
But
on.
hey,
We're gonna
I
talk
got one
about-
more things to say.
Oh.
Alright.
Look,
Go back to
Alright.
your second.
look. I need people to be more politically aware.
You have no choice in this day. and
Cause
age.
y'all gonna fuck us over. Cause y'all don't pay attention enough. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Stay tuned next week where we try to figure out where Nas is and get to the bottom line to why Jared keeps eating ass.
You never
Maybe
gonna
I'll talk
find out.
I'll probably talk about the Tag League. I have no idea what's going on. I haven't watched a single show.
Oh, I know there's literally like 4 teams in B block that's tied. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I can talk about that. We'll talk about UFC. We'll see what goes on with this absolution thing.
We're trying to get to the bottom line on where Joanna Man is because nobody has seen Joanna Man in like over a decade.
Joanna
Where
Man's
is
in
Steven
NXT.
Richards?
The
How do we
Independents.
get? Me and D like gotta find a way to get to the Godfather strip club in Las Vegas somehow. So
with D'Lo Brown?
with D'Lo Brown. So we'll figure that all out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, yo. This is probably literally like 10 years ago, yo. I did find a site that had like live cameras in the one of the cheapest strip clubs.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You stayed watch. You was on that show.
Nah, because I think it was in like off hours, so there was nothing going on in there.
Well, ain't nothing during the daytime.
Yeah, people are going to titty bars.
That's a
every day.
lie, man. Mad people be in the titty bar during the day.
That's
There's like 2 strip clubs like
They
down
be
the
up
block
there
from my
eating the
job.
food too, nasty motherfuckers.
There's 2 strip clubs down the block from my job.
Yeah, but
Go Dave.
No, I'm good.
see you next week. Where
He
we
said,
come
"Nah, I'm
with
good."
UFC. I said UFC. One Tree
Yeah.
Hill, 160.
UFC 160. Yeah.
We'll see you
We're
next
going
week
back
when
in
One Tree
time.
Hill. When One Tree Hill is live from like Panama City, Florida.
Nah, nigga, we ain't got that budget.
That kind of budget. We're just.
if
just
anybody
a
down in
table.
Panama City and you see my little sister, tell her I've been looking for her.
It's just the table in
Got
the
a little
middle
sister
of
out
the
there?
pool, like in
Yeah.
WCW.
Oh,
Alright, go ahead and heal someone.
Yeah, and
Heal the
use my
world.
Fight Pass code that I'm gonna put on Facebook so you get money. I mean, I know I sound like a scam, but fuck it. Fuck you too. And
hit up D like PayPal so we can get paid.
Yo, hit up, start, late, man. I just said like 4 sentences and didn't finish them, but, I'm gonna be streaming soon. I'm gonna be legit streaming, so
Yeah.
shit's gonna have an overlay and everything.
Just
So
don't
I gotta.
have D Black in your party.
No, I don't care if D Black's on there because that's just gonna be part of the package. Pause.
or just put like a little text.
A
saying
disclaimer every time D
Yeah.
Black says something.
If you do with the D
The
boys,
thoughts
please.
and views
those are
of D
his
Black
thoughts. Yeah.
are not those of me. So please, don't count anything this nigga says
You're
against
just
me.
gonna have a camera on so they know that's not you saying things like that.
It's gonna be me sitting there with the fucking big boy face with the come on son sign every time D Black start talking.
Over like freaking JD's streams whenever he plays with people. You just see his picture,
Is
but
it
everyone else.
EVP? Like EV, just being looking mad and shit.
People profile.